I said, we're going to get into it now. As always, man, like I said, I appreciate everybody that take the time to watch the streams, man. As always, I truly appreciate everybody. Hopefully everybody enjoying their day. Like I said, chat, let's get right into it, shall we?
Pacers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Well, franchise, he's in at the point. Arnett Moultrie is out there with Embiid. Then it's Elliott Williams. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Preston. He has 6. Nene with the screen on Williams. And George, here we go. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in. George, no good on the free throw.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is, too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Here is Mahimi. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Meeks kicks to Pressey. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 10. Buries the jump shot. 8 points for Nene. Here's the franchise. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes, yeah.
Well, he isn't one to back down from anyone, no matter how big a star. He was exchanging some words with the opposition before the game.
Hey, there are a ton of players in this league, roughly 450 of them, and not everybody's going to be your fan. But I really do like his fearlessness going at a big fish.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Kicks it to Meeks. George up top. Into Nene. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Here's the franchise. 20 points for him. Joseph, the pass to the franchise. Now, here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. Here's the franchise. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Cantor's got 6 points.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Preston. He has 6. Pass to Nene. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The franchise has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. And the rejection by Mahimi. Here's Preston. Back to George. Uncovered. And that's good off the glass that time. George has got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Inside, here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 9.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Pressey kicks to George. Off the pick. And Nene with the basket on the assist by George. And that's 12 points for Nene.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
George dishes to Pressey. Back to George. Lots of room. Shot is off.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And bro, he shoots it and makes it, but oh my God, imagine if that would have counted.
And we're through two here in a good one. Pacers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Roy, I know you have just a couple seconds, but in a nutshell, what's going to be your approach going into the second half?
Well, we're just going to make sure we keep them off the board and keep them out of transition.
Thank you, Roy. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a
Get underway, and it's been a close one so far. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep... it going for all 4 quarters.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. They've got Roy Hibbert, Jody Meeks out there with Phil Pressey. Then it's Paul George, and it's Stokes in at the 4th. And that one's good. 22 points for Paul George.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Pressey kicks to Hibbert. Indiana moving it around. Here's George, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and 1.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from George. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's the franchise. Off target with his 3.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Offensive rebound. Stokes off with the layup.
Hey, the defense was right there just waiting. Doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
That's Meeks outside. Good. Meeks got 5 now.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
There's the pick. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from the franchise.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And George kicks to Pressey. Here's Meeks. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Meeks. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Meeks got 5 points now in the quarter. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The franchise in that last game against the Magic had a nice performance. He dropped in 17 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. The outing for him was certainly one that he would be happy to repeat.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Some great play by Joel Embiid tonight. He's got 11 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical. And he's trying to do his part right there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They set the pick. Here's the franchise. Feeds to Embiid. Now the pass to Moultrie. Tries yet again. Uses the glass to drop it in. Moultrie's got 5 points so far.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Okay, guys, we have to make sure that they get no open looks from the outside. That means we got to stick with our man all over the floor. It doesn't matter if it's strong side or ball side. No helps on drives, all right?
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. They were also #1 in team free throw shooting. That's an area that...
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Stokes. It's rebounded by the franchise. The franchise has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last tunnel, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Off the pick. It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And we'll get a look now at some of the stats, some of the numbers for Jody Meeks. How he performed last season. He was around 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Yeah, he doesn't need a lot of time to make an impact with his shooting ability.
It's stolen. Here's Pressey. He's got 6. George passes to Pressey. Back to George. 5 on the clock. From the arc. The shot no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
To the left side wing. Here's Flory. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And
Better pass. Come on.
The thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they are.
then for the Pacers, Miami comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Nene in for Jody Meeks. Bass with a screen for George. He dishes it to Bass. Low block shot, and that one's good. Bass has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful possession. They found the open man.
The franchise is checked in for Carter Williams. In Indiana with the change here, too. Bill Pressey's checked in for Brandon Bass. Here's the franchise. Pressey defending. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 27 points for the franchise. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Pressey. He's got 6. George with the ball. Williams picks him up. He used that pick to perfection. 30 points for Paul George.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
There's the screen. Here's the franchise. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pressey kicks to George. Fires from the line. Again, Indiana.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
The 76ers trail by 7. Here's the franchise. And here is Rote.
Indiana foul call. That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And Roten drops them both. 7 seconds left in the third. And George, here we go. And again, it's Indiana converting.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Pacers up by 7. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Tune in next Sunday night, November 12th. The Philadelphia 76ers take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. Live from Boston, it's the real deal.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from the franchise.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
The 76ers trail by 7. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. A franchise in at point guard. Embiid is out.
Oh, get it! Watch out now. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And out, but brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Into Derek Williams. Rebound by the franchise.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Releases from 15. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Magic. Here's Preston. Can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Cantor, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
When he gets the fadeaway to go, I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Indiana leading. Here's Preston. On the wing, George. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. On the wing, George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 18 points now here in the second half.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they sure have gotten hot from out there.
Here's the franchise.
Some excellent numbers in this one for the franchise. 11 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas where you love to get production.
Yeah, the passing gives the offense flow, and the free throws give you easy points. So it's been a nice night for him so far.
Arnett Moultrie's checked in for Philadelphia. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Jody Meeks comes in for Williams. Here's Preston. Hibbert with the screen. George, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the franchise, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oh, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. George double teamed. And so here is Philadelphia. 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The franchise passes to Williams. The feed to Moultrie. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's the franchise. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. The franchise has got 39.
they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
The dish now to Hibbert. Left side, George. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the franchise. The franchise has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Good job at the
blocking call that.
Paul George. Checking in for the 76ers.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. He kicks to Meeks. To the wing right side. Indiana again missing.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
The franchise is checked in for Philadelphia. Snatched away. Here's Preston. This is to George. Hibbert with shots good. The 76ers lead. Here's the franchise. Here's Flory. Yep, right through the net.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Indiana's gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, George. They set the pick. Passes it to Stokes. He feeds it to Preston. Kicks it to Meeks. Clock at 6. A steal. And now Philadelphia on the break.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control even at full speed. I love that about him.
Pacers trail by 6. Here's Preston. Pass to George. Outside, Meeks. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Meeks got 10 points in just the second half. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. No good from the franchise.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now. To a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
From deep. Pacers with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from Paul George. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdowns for the 76ers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
They double him with George. Nobody near Williams. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Pacers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Hibbert with the screen. And it's all evened up.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
That's good. The franchise has got 43 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now the pass to Stokes. Feeds to Meeks. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Embiid, and he dumps it down. This game going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know, frustrated Steve is on.
Well, I just, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, we're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Stokes, the pass to George. He dishes it to Presley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Out of bounds. Remains possession. 1 second on the shot clock.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. George has got 42 in the game. 76ers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's the franchise, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard, and the shot will go to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is. Always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
Yeah, regardless of whether he's having an off night or not. And that's what makes him such a great leader. Just always trying to help his team any way he can.
And here's something else I love about him, guys. If one of his teammates is on the fringes of the game, maybe not as involved as he should be, and he takes it upon himself to get him involved. He comes to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Another steal. And they're moving it up. Here's the franchise. Moving it up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Florida. At the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. They put them up by 2.
That's big. I mean, if it wasn't for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position. They totally went through that.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Meeks dishes to George. A fader, and that is good. George has got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
They set the pick. The franchise. There's Moultrie, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Pressey kicks to George. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Paul.
And that one's good.
He just wants to show us that he's got the whole package. The leaner, definitely part of his arsenal.
Pacers trail by 4. Here's Preston. Feeds it to Hibbert. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Passes to the franchise. The feed to Williams. Cannot hit. George with the defensive effort. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Meeks passes to George. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And I'll tell you what, those 2 free throws give them some much-needed breathing room, guys. So it's now a 2-possession game.
.20 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Preston. Pass to Meeks. For 3. It's in. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Yeah, he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
Well, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game. .2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. The Philadelphia 76ers, they've come in off a good outing against the Indiana Pacers. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
That didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the franchise, he's in at the point. Arnett Moultrie is out there with Embiid. Then it's Williams. And here is Olynyk. Right side, Rondo. Kenzie passes to Green. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Swiped away. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He just couldn't resist, could he?
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Rondo drives in. Pass to McKinzie. Pocket 6. Fires it up. Good. He hits the jump shot. Here's the franchise. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Outside Williams. Out to the wing. A second chance effort. Moultrie, that's good. So it's the Celtics now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You know, you can point to their shooting percentage in the low 30s, guys, if you're looking for the reason that game didn't go their way.
Yeah, I think it's almost impossible to win a game when you're posting a number like that, Steve. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Count the bucket.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Rondo with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. The pass to McKenzie. Here's Sullinger. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Sullinger. The free throw's good from Sullinger. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
Job one for them tonight, Kevin, getting back quickly on the defensive end of the floor. The real challenge when facing this team is limiting their transition points, and that, in no uncertain terms, is what he told his players going into this one. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Rondo. Sullinger, the screen. Olynyk sets a screen for Green. Shoots off the screen. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Here's the franchise. Free throw line jump shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The franchise has got his second basket of the night.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Sullinger. Here's Olynyk. That's good. '76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Flory Guarded by Green. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's the franchise. Kicks to Williams. Embiid, the pass to the franchise. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The 76ers, number 1.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. They were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
The offensive rebound, and he gets it to go. Embiid's got his first bucket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward.
Rondo kicks to Green. Pass to McKenzie. For 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Flory. Moultrie inside. He's against Olynyk. That's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. I had a chance to see where Joel Embiid ended up in the rankings last year. 3rd in field goal percentage, and he was also a top 10 rebounder last year. And on the glass.
Well, see, let's go back to where he ranks on the field goal percentage list. I mean, he had a pretty high spot there, too. And, again, a credit to shot selection and staying within himself, taking the shots that he wanted to take and felt good about shooting.
Austin with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Sullinger with a screen for Green. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Green.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Passes it to the franchise. Fades and shoots. And yes, sir, that one drops. The franchise has got 6. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Now, here's Green. 14 points from him the last game against Miami. Here's McKenzie. Will not go. This is off the front eye. The 76ers leading by 6. Williams passes to the franchise. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's McKenzie. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now the pass to the franchise. Carter Williams against Randolph. Now here's Carter Williams. He's tightly guarded. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart passes to McKenzie. He dishes it to Randolph. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot is good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Carter Williams, the pass to Torres. Pass to the franchise. He feeds it to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the franchise. Shoots. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
Passes it to McKenzie. Dishes it to Randolph. Stolen by Cantor. The franchise passes to Carter Williams. Misses in close.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already got them +5 margin in the rebound column. You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Shoots from the baseline. That's good. He has 6. Celtics trail by 5. In the corner, it's Crawford. Here's the franchise. He's got 6, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Flory. Zach Randolph with the rebound.
It looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Now the pass to McKenzie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Pass to the franchise. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Austin with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Randolph passes to McKenzie. The rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Cannon. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers ahead, up 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Boston's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Randolph. Blocked. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The franchise in that last game against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He had 46 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
And the Celtics making a change here. Crawford's checked in. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 1. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Now Rondo. Into Sullinger. Rondo with a screen for Sullinger. Pass to Randolph. Celtics passing it around. Here's McKenzie. Another shot. Shot is blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
A great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, trying to rack up those block shots, guys.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's the franchise. He's got 10. Makes it off the glass. The franchise has got 12 in the game.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys.
So it's Boston now. It's a 3-point game. McKenzie passes to Rondo. And Randolph now top of the key. And that one's good. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's the franchise. The kick out to Williams. Torres, the pass to the franchise. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 14.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today, and just as hot as he was last time out.
Rondo kicks to Crawford. The feed to Randolph. And the layup's good off the glass. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
Well, 3. And good on the basket. Book it.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Celtics trail by 4.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
That's good. 16 points for the franchise.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game. Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find himself a quick shot right away.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. McKenzie passes to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Deep 2 from Crawford. Great look there, but off target.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The dish to Williams. He tries for 3. The shot is off. Here's McKenzie. The shot is off. And a tight game here as we end the first half. 76ers lead by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Doc, what's allowed the rhythm and efficiency you guys are playing with right now?
Because we're running. We're pushing the ball up the floor, but it's still a close game. And it's really loose balls, hard turnovers, and offensive rebounds. So we got to do a better job there.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. They look absolutely helpless out there.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Then all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. And his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today. And to his credit, he's done it.
The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. And there's Green against Rajon Rondo. And it's McKenzie in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. The drive by Rondo, and he gets it to go. Rondo's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Here's the franchise. Drops in the layup for 2. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside Rondo. Pass to McKenzie. Sullinger the screen. Back to Rondo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rondo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
The franchise passes to Embiid, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Boston. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And it's Rondo penetrating. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's the franchise. Rebound Boston. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. This is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
The game now all time. 12 points for him. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Moultrie with it. Sullinger's there. And the pass to the franchise. From deep. Rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, they need a shot or 2 to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
He kicks it to Rondo. And the shot is good.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's the franchise. He's got 18. And here's a nice one-handed slam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Guys, we know where the ball needs to go. We got to get the ball to our best player. They don't have a guy on their team that can...
Both teams deciding to change it up. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to McKenzie. Feeds it to Smart. Kicks it to Green. He dishes it to Smart. 6 to shoot. Here's McKenzie. Boston. No good that time either.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's the franchise. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for the franchise. He has 20 points and 6 assists. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
The 76ers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from the franchise. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both free throws good from the franchise. Sixers.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Smart kicks to Bradley. He feeds it to Smart. The drive by Green. Dishes it to Olynyk. And a miss there on the triple.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Another miss by Philadelphia. Green dishes to Bradley. Back to Green. Olynyk sets a screen for Green. Smart wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The 76ers lead. Here's the franchise. 22 points for him. Embiid, the basket, Carter Williams. Embiid with it. He's against Olynyk.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball, but all in the board.
Bradley kicks to Smart. It's Bradley on the wing. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To end the drought. And he hits the jump shot. Smart's got it all tied up now for Boston. Tony Roden, he's checked in for Moultrie.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. First in opponent field goal percentage, 8th in assists, and they were in the top 10 in steals as well. I mean, this is a team that really gets after people defensively. Deflections, pressure on the ball, all of that leads to steals.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team. They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit.
Good ball movement.
76ers making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Here's Bradley. Smart puts the pick in for Bradley. And Randolph's checked in for the Celtics. Crawford comes in for Bradley. Elliott Williams checks in for Philadelphia. Smart dishes to Crawford. Outside, Green. Pass to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Clock at 6. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He has 5. Off target on the 15-footer. The franchise is checked in for the 76ers. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The 76ers #1.
Not only did they shoot a high percentage from the line, Kevin, but this team was outstanding in getting to the line at a high rate. You know, guys found a way to take it up a notch in terms of their free throw shooting. And that's always a key component in winning basketball games.
And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
You know, adding to that, Steve, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Now here's Crawford. To the inside. Here's Chaney. Great pass to set up the way-in. 7 points in the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. They're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Outside, Green. Back to Crawford. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. Shoots from the block and off the glass. That one's good. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's the franchise. 24 points for him. The feed to Williams. Three-pointer. Can't hit. Boston's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Start kicks to Green. And he hits it to tie the game up. Green's got 6.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Outside Williams. Passes it to the franchise. On the dish to Roten. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. No good from the franchise. Here's Smart. No good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's one of 7 practice on the night from the franchise.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, a franchise in at point guard. Arnett Moultrie is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Williams. Now here's Rondo. Smart, wide open, he fires. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. The 76ers trail. Here's the franchise. Outside Williams. There's the pass to the franchise. Back to Williams. Trying his luck deep, and he gets it to go.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Boston shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside Rondo. Pass to McKenzie. The shot misses off the right iron. Philadelphia shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Here is Rondo. 76ers getting the bucket. Just over a minute and a half right here in the fourth. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Here's the franchise. He's covered by Rondo. The shot's good from the franchise.
I think he just wants to show us that he's got the whole package. The leader, definitely part of his arsenal.
Outside Rondo. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
What a night so far for Rondo. 10 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
Some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Boston. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. No good from the franchise.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Rondo passes to McKenzie. Back to Rondo. That's tipped. Fast break, Philadelphia. Kicks it to Moultrie. 76ers moving the ball around. That shot wide open. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Now here's Rondo. Bradley kicks to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
10-9 at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
No, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot 2.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for them here in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
The 76ers leading by 5. Floor guarded by Bradley. Floor. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Nice shot by Rondo.
Well, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Off the screen, Jared Sullinger grabs the board.
You rarely see him missing dunking, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's the franchise following the score by Avery Bradley. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Rondo on the double team. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Green is checked in for Avery Bradley. Celtics trail by 5. Now here's Rondo. Passes it to McKenzie. He kicks to Sullinger. Boston, no good that time either.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
The pass to the franchise. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk got 6 rebounds in the game. Rondo dishes to Olynyk. Green left side. And now Philadelphia on the break. Clinks the dunk off the rim.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And finished off by Williams.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Boston trailing. And here's Rondo. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rondo's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Now here's Rondo. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And again, if the shot selection there, defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top. Terrific work by Embiid. He's got 13 rebounds and 2 steals. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
And the second free throw, good. So it's Boston now. They trail by 6. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one.
That's an important game for the Magic. You know their fans are hoping for a win.
Rondo with it. Now guarded by the franchise. And it's Rondo penetrating. Green against Williams. Pass to the franchise. They double him with Green. A shot by Williams, no good.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Rondo with it. Sullinger, a screen on Williams. And here's Green outside. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Rondo. And it's Moultrie slamming it down.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive. And that's exactly what I like to see.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's the franchise after Jared Sullinger's bucket. Moultrie, the pass to the franchise. And he swishes it right through. The franchise has got 14 points here in the second half.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Olenek sets a screen for Rondo. McKenzie misses the three.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
The franchise passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Passes to the franchise. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Sullinger, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Rondo. And there's the pass to McKenzie. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Philadelphia has gone a disappointing 2-6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Rondo.
That's just terrific positioning on his part to get the rebound. Even if he doesn't have the size, he knows exactly what he's doing out there.
Olenek sets a screen for Rondo to tie it up. Yes! And the foul. That one on Embiid.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Well, if you want to talk about a potential momentum changer, that could be it. The hoop, the horn, and now the lead.
Here's the franchise.
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Passes to Rondo. Feeds it to Sullinger. Pass to McKenzie.
Hey, chat, bro. He did not just do that. Like, I'm just like, ain't no way.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas. He drains those.
Here's the franchise. Oh, that's a chance, but no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin, here with Rajon Rondo. And Rajon, when you look back on tonight's win, what ultimately decided this game?
Stops. I think we executed offensively, came up with some lucky plays, and we got stops at the end.
Rajon, thank you. Kevin, a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
I'm lost for words right now. But what I can say, man, we played horrible. Like, our three-point shot, man, the last 2 games, man, just been absolutely awful. Like, chat, man, I know for the people that's watching, it's like, come on, man. We cannot make a three-point shot. Like I said, I got to switch the shot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm switching this goddamn shot because 0 for 9, this is ridiculous, man. We shoot worse than Shaq and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at this point because this is ridiculous. Like, 0 for 9, this is just crazy, man. I just don't even want to look at it no more. Like, that is crazy, chat. But I'm about to be AFK for a quick second, chat. I'm having my controller charging for just a quick second. But like I said, appreciate everybody that's in the stream, chat. Like I said, you already know I appreciate everybody. Give me a quick second, chat. I'll be back.
Last game, we really struggled getting production out of the pick and roll. So we're going to work it today. Same as always. A solid screen and an aggressive roll to the basket.
Hey, Chad, give me like 30 seconds, man. My girlfriend calling me. Give me a quick second.
Now listen, this isn't college, this isn't Europe, this isn't the D-League, this is the NBA. And if you want to last in this league, you're going to have to do a lot more work than you did today. The players that stick around are the ones who work the hardest. So you better get after it next game, because your effort in practice today was unacceptable. Now get out of here before I really lose my temper.
Hey, Chad, give me a quick second, man. Quick second.
It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. We welcome you this Thursday evening. Hoping you're having a good one and are as excited as we are for this one. Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr joining me in the booth. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Hart. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, the record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
Well, right now for Philadelphia, they played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. It's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Mark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, the franchise in at point guard. Embiid is out there with Arnett Moultrie. Then it's Tony Roten. First one falls for him. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Clippers.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Here's Lou after the made shot from the franchise. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Nicholson's got his first basket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's the franchise. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Roten. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On defense, Philadelphia. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, it was tough to see that one coming, really, because I thought that was a game they were going to win. The final score really caught a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, but I think they really tightened up at the end, Steve. I think they were trying too hard to avoid the upset instead of focusing on going after the win.
And here's Dragic following the three from the franchise. And it's Dragic off the drive. Here's Lou. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Kevin, what they need most to be concerned with, according to Coach, is slowing down the transition game. He said these guys can give us a lot of problems if we let them get out on the fast break consistently. That's what we'll be trying hard to avoid today, guys. We'll see how they manage that.
And thank you, Doris. And here's Dragic after the three-pointer from the franchise. Wright sets a screen for Dragic. Out to the right wing. Here's Harris. Dallas, no good that time either.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Lou. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dragic dishes to Harris. Clock at 6. That's good. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's the franchise. 32 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists.
Here's Dragic. Right wing. Pass to Lou. Back to Harris. Shoots from 12. Harris missing again.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Here's the franchise. He's guarded by Dragic. It's stolen by Dragic. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. That's good.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. You put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Dragic comes with the double team. Pass to Moultrie. It's hauled in by Harris. The Mavericks have gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now the pass to Lou. Back to Harris. Outside Dragic. 6 to shoot. From the baseline. Here's Nicholson. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Nicholson's got his second basket of the night. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Passes it to the franchise. Shot to the... And they get it back. And that one's good. Moultrie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hey, guys, listen up. On defense, I want to clog the paint. They have to see 5 guys in the paint. If your teammate gets beat up...
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Mavericks.
Yeah, so much of their defense revolved around their ability to block shots in the low post. That's why their numbers were so good last season.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Dragic off the drive. Pass to Lou. There's a good screen in the corner. Nicholson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Harris passes to Lou. The putback throws it down with the quick back jam.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Here's the franchise. He feeds it to Moultrie. Here's the franchise. He's got 8, and it's good. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Here's Lou after the made shot from the franchise. Dragic kicks to Harris. And it's off from 3-point range. The 76ers lead. Here's Flory. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now here's Dragic. He had 25 points in the win against the Clippers.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
Here's Lou. The kick out to Dragic. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 7 points for Goran Dragic.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Here's the franchise. He's got 10. He dishes it to Roten. Now here's Embiid. Here's the franchise, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through, and that's not something they should get away from.
Outside Dragic. There's the bucket. Good. Dragic has got the game tied up here for Dallas. A different look for Dallas. Tyson Chandler. Morris comes in for Andrew Nicholson. And it's Aminu in for Harris. Philadelphia also making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Embiid, for Moultrie. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Tony Roten. His shot's good from Kanter.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 9. And it's Aminu in the corner. Back to Dragic. To the right side. Here's Lou. Here's Aminu. Misses off the left iron.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over it.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
The franchise passes to Carter-Williams. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's the franchise. Again, Philadelphia.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Mavericks trailed by 4. To the wing on the left. pass to Lou. Morris inside, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Now, here's Canton. Here's the franchise. Here's Flory, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the 76ers lead by 4. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. To the wing on the left. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lou.
Checking in for your Mavericks, Marvin Williams.
They get a hand on it. Here's Dragic from outside. The shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Well, whether it was a fluke or just plain overconfident, somehow they got swept by this team in the season series a year ago.
Here's the franchise. He's got 14. Misses in close. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Williams. The feed now to Aminu. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away. Can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers ahead, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
This Friday night, November 17th, the Philadelphia 76ers take on Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. The East against the West. Be there.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong.
Mavericks trailed by 4. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth man of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The franchise in that last game against the Celtics put on a... with 32 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
The kick out to Williams. Dishes it to Roten. The 76ers again can't hit it. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Harris passes to Dragic. Here's Lou. Outside Dragic. Feeds it to Harris. Williams with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. A pull-up and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. And a look get out of the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor. Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here's the franchise. Nicholson grabs the board. Nicholson's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the left wing from past the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wright with the double team. Williams passes to the franchise. Steps back and trains the jump shot. The franchise has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Dragic kicks to Harris. There's the dish to Wright. Nicholson passes to Wright. Here's Harris, and he banks in the layup. Harris has got 9 points.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. With as many points as they've got in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Roten gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 7.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Lou passes to Nicholson. He kicks to Dragic. Williams against Harris. 6 to shoot. Unloads. Harris missing again.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's the franchise on the pass to Roten. Here's the franchise. He's got 16. From 18 feet away. He goes up again, and that one's good. Roten's got 9.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Mavericks trail by 9. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Right side, Dragic. Blocked.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Pushing their lead to double digits. And now it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead. Out left to the wing. And it's Harris off the drive. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity strike.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that one.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
That'll do it for the first half. 76ers lead by 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Rick Carlisle. And, Coach, how would you analyze your defense so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half.
And the fourth quarter about ready to get underway.
Terrific game for the franchise. He has 18 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. A franchise. He's in at point guard. Arnett Moultrie is out there with Embiid. And it's Michael Carter-Williams. Dragic gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Here's the franchise. Here's the screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Roten's checked in for Philadelphia. And he can't hit the second. Mavericks trailed by 8. Nicholson dishes to Dragic. Looking for Harris. He gets it to him. Passes it to Lou. And stolen by Roten. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the rejection. And now Philadelphia on the break. Roten with the ball.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in shooting percentage. They were also #1 in team free throw shooting. That's an area that you love to be #1 in. Cashing in from the foul line.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. When you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
Here's the franchise. He's guarded by Dragic. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Roten, the pass to the franchise. Second chance shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. The franchise has got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. There's a screen. Lou passes to right. Here's Nicholson. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Nicholson's got 8 points.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's the franchise, guarded by Wright, and that one's good. Roten.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Outside Dragic. In the corner is Harris. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game.
How about the response? Retaliation. Aggressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Wright. Marcus Morris comes in for Andrew Nicholson. And it's Aminu in for Harris. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Cantor checked in for Arnett Moultrie. Dragic with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. Here's Morris. And the 3 off target.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And Cantor throws it down.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hops. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys. Clark, you're right.
Yeah, well, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, I mean, he can put it down.
Pass to Lou. Wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Here's Flory. Again, Philadelphia.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Mavericks trailed by 14. Lou passes to Dragic. Chandler with a screen for Dragic. And Aminu kicks to Dragic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lou. Dallas, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 14. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Lets the three fly. Here's Roten. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Roten putting up the number. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Marvin Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. Torres checked in for the 76ers. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Williams. And it's Dragic off the drive. He sinks the 11-footer. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's the franchise. Here's Cantor. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. It's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Chandler dishes to Morris. Right side, Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the 76ers. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the franchise. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The franchise has got 23.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
And here is Morris. He feeds it to Aminu. Morris with the ball. Williams a screen. Morris kicks to Aminu. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's the franchise. Goes back up. The Mavericks pull it in. Chandler's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Dragic the pass.
This man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway. Unbelievable.
How did he do that?
Complete disregard for human life and his own safety. Pulling a move like that.
He just couldn't help himself, could he?
Right between the eyes, as somebody I know might say.
How about this action? We better tie the roof on this place before it blows off.
A lot of passion in this building now. You're right.
Now, there's no way they keep trading dunks like this. The defense has to improve.
Torres. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Now Morris. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Aminu wishes to Williams. And Tony Roten gets the whistle there.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Mavericks making a switch here. Lights checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Carter Williams is checked in. Pass to Dragic. He dishes it to Aminu. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Aminu's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Over to the left wing. On deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Now, here is Morris. Out left to the wing. Here's Dragic. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Here's Aminu. Shot's good.
Beautiful ball movement at the end.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris has checked in. .102 left in the third quarter. The pass to Torres. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Goes the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. It's Dragic with the drive. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Dragic has got 17 now.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Passes it to the franchise. They set the pick. They get the rebound. Puts up the baby hook. Cantor's shot is off.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Aminu kicks to Harris. The feed to Aminu. Outside Dragic. Charity stripe shot. Another miss by Dragic. It'll count. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations, though.
Boy, that was big time. Knew exactly how much time he had left. Squared up and let it fly.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. By 15. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's the franchise. They've got Al Farouk Aminu. Tobias Harris is out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then it's Brandon Wright. And it's Lou in at the 1. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Aminu, the pass to Nicholson. Rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got 6 rebounds in the game. Aminu grabs the miss.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Lou. Carter Williams covering. Harris passes to Lou. And it's Harris off the drive. And that's off the glass and in. Harris has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. The 76ers leading by 13. There's the pick. Carter Williams, the pass to the franchise. Over to the left wing. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from 3-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
6 to shoot. Harris outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to the franchise. Fader on the way. Here's Moultrie. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Steve?
Well, it will be soon if they don't cut into this lead quickly.
Poked away. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And he gets the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Harris a screen on Carter Williams. Lou passes to Harris. Here's Lou. Carter Williams covering. Good!
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Here's the franchise. He's covered by Aminu. Shots good from the franchise.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Lou. Kicks to Nicholson. From 13, it's hauled in by Moultrie. Moultrie's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Flory, and stolen by Wright. Here's Lou. This is to Nicholson. Feeds it to Aminu. Pass to Lou. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the dish to Harris. Here's Nicholson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, a good one here for Nicholson. 8 rebounds and also a block shot.
Okay. And the first one at the line is good. Goran Dragic is checked in.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
And so Nicholson nails both of them.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Let's go. You're up.
My time.
Philadelphia leading by 11. And here is Carter Williams. Embiid dishes to Roten. It's stolen by Harris. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Morris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The first one falls.
Putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. White, he's checked in for Chandler. For Harris. And it's Dragic in for Williams. The 76ers also with the sub. The franchise is checked in for Carter Williams. Roten kicks to Moultrie. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Aminu. And there's the pass to Roten. Embiid dishes to Roten. Here's the franchise. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go. The franchise has got 35 in the game.
He made that one tougher than it had to be. Didn't really need to lean in.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Morris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And Morris drops them both. The 76ers leading by 10. Passes to Roten. He kicks it to Embiid. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's Lou. In the corner, it's Morris. Good on the shot, and that shows the lead to single digits. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
There's a screen. Here's the franchise. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. The franchise has got 37.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Back to Dragic. And it's Aminu in the corner. Trying his luck deep, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now the feed to Roten. Here's the franchise. He's guarded by Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Flory. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shot. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Lou passes to Aminu. Here's Lou. Outside Dragic. 13 feet away. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The franchise has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The dish to Moultrie. That's good. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Dallas now running out of time. Wright sets a screen for Dragic. Pass to Lou. Back to Dragic. To the wing on the left. Dallas moving the ball around. Dragic with another miss.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
And these are the types of games where it's obvious one team clearly had the edge. Tonight, it's going to be a great win by a large margin for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the franchise. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding the open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. Yo, they made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
All right, Doris, thanks. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
All right, chat, man. I think we're going to wrap it up there. As always, man, I appreciate everybody that take their time out to watch the stream, chat. Like I said, man, we got a lot of other videos on YouTube if y'all interested. Other than that, chat, see y'all boys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening, chat. Take care.